Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ray Dolan live at 12 o'clock in the bus, in the back of the bus, in the back of our tour bus. And we're delighted that you take the time to join us every single day. The show is called The 12 Bongs, and we have two VIP guests on board. So they're going to help us with the bongs. They've been practicing all morning, bonging away in the house. So I'm going to start off. There's three of us here, and 3 fours is 12, so we get 4 bongs apiece. So I'm going to do the first 4, and then I'm going to hand you on to Sarah, and then Danny, he's going to do his. So here we go. Bong, 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 bong.
Bong.
What?
Bong, bong, bong.
And Danny.
Bong, 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 bong.
It's a real drummer. I'll tell you, folks, we're after talking here non-stop, and we're here with legends, as I say. But we have very important things going on. Tell us about what are we here for?
So it's just to try and get the word out. I'm doing a table quiz in the Anbrook for my 2 nephews, Danny's 2. They're currently over in Manchester. Condition MPS1, so it's the more severe version of Hurler's syndrome.
Hurlers. Now, how does this affect? These are twins, are they?
These are identical twins.
Identical
Yeah.
twins.
What age are they now?
They'd be gone 18 months now.
18 months,
yeah. So I suppose they were picked up very quick through public health nurse.
Yeah.
And they've had bone marrow transplants, 2 of them, and have had to
chemotherapy
go through chemo
first.
as well. So
They had to actually kill everything in the body first of all, and then you get the bone marrow transplant. It's a thing where the there's excessive sugar in the body, and it kind of overloads everything and kills everything. So it has to be actually taken out. The life expectancy without treatment is only 8 to 10 years.
And there is a treatment for it.
Yeah, the treatment's fantastic. The people over there are just unbelievable.
This is in Manchester.
Yeah. Dr. Rob Wynne is the kind of main man over there, and they're just fantastic. But they can have setbacks. They've had a couple of setbacks now throughout, since the procedure started.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky enough, they got over that. They got through that, and right now at this moment, they're doing well.
Right, and so it's to say it's a serious thing that's going on. A lot of people have got involved in helping out these 2 legends of kids.
Yeah.
they're famous in their own.
Yeah, they're
aren't they?
famous in their own right. I mean, we've got a couple of paper interviews with the Sunday World. Eddie Rowley's been great to us, and a couple with the topic as well.
The Examiner,
The Examiner as well, yeah, and and like we got a lot of publicity, but we want to try and generate some money for the fund. So we're kind of thinking of different ways. We have had a concert because I was in the music business, all my life. We had a concert where my great friends Johnny Logan and Don Baker came together, and
Don Baker and Johnny
Don
Logan.
Baker, yeah. So we did a gig. We did a gig in Don's actual venue in Trim,
Right.
Brogan's Hotel, which is called
Right,
Baker's Loft. Is his section of it. Well, he owns the whole place, but. Yeah, so the gig was great. It was sold out. The first day on the 7th of January was sold out. So we went and did the second date. Then everybody was available, the musicians. So we did 2 nights.
Wow.
Sold out. So Sonny was home, for the month of January, and he very kindly he said like anything you want, I'll do. So he did both gigs, and we had Richie Buckley on sax. We had actually a great band, and Jimmy Smith joined us on guitar.
Go on.
Yeah, with Brian Harris, Martin Nolden on keyboards, Jerry Kavanagh on bass, and
Yourself in drums.
Jack Sherrard. Yeah, myself on drums, and Jack Sherrard on bass. Absolutely brilliant band, great gig. Like they're all originals by Sean. We did a couple of covers. We finished off with Hey Jude, a big vibe on Hey Jude.
Yeah.
And it was really successful. So we kind of made some money for the fund, which was the most important thing, really, So
The fund is, what are you going to do with the fund? Is it get there and back to pay for the whole thing?
It's lots of things, right? Like
like insurance.
From day one now, they had to get to Manchester, and the whole family had to go. They had to take young Daniel. They have a 10-year-old son. Cillian and Ronan are the twins, and Daniel Jr. is 10 years of age. He's their brother, and so the whole family went over initially in the end of September to show them where they were and what was going on, like, and so because he had to come home then to go to school, so he's actually staying with us, you know, and I take him to school and pick him up each day, and we kind of look after him in that regard. And he goes over and plays with his friends because he lives on the far side of Mullingar, and so we bring him over to his friends and he plays around over
So
there.
this is your nephew's children, is that right?
No, this is my son's children. These are my grandchildren.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So Sarah organised the quiz night.
Quiz,
So for the 10th of March.
Yeah.
And we're hoping a lot of people turn up and just support us on it, you know.
Quizzes are fierce popular at the moment, and I mean,
Yeah.
so it's working out. There's going to be 4 teams in a team, and then a tenner a person, 4 tables, and it's for the fund, and it's the Cillian and Ronan Fund.ie.
Yeah. Cillian and Ronan O'Keefe Fund.
Okay then,
.ie.
and what else? It's in the Annabrook, folks. It's going to be on. It's going to be on the 10th. Now we're playing on the 10th in the gravel as well.
Oh, why is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're going to have to pop in.
And there's also a wedding on in the same hotel as we're in the Ambrook.
Anyway,
Yeah.
if they all come out and they're on the quiz, for how long will the quiz last for?
Kick-off is 9. We have Willie Geraghty. He's a great quiz master. I've had him over the years for different quizzes, and he's definitely great head.
Brilliant. And quizzes, are you into quizzes yourself?
Well, I've gone to 1 or 2. I definitely never won one.
Because they're all, a lot of people said that they're associated with television and they're associated with what's going on at the moment and new stuff and old stuff, and if you're not in the moment, you might miss the quiz, but they're very, very popular at the moment, and they're going really well all over the town. So it'd be great, folks, if you are in town on that evening, or if you want to get involved with the fund, we'll leave the link up above to if you want to donate to the fund. And it's Willie Geraghty. How do you know Willie Geraghty so good?
It was just from years ago. I got somebody passed his name on to me that he was the quiz master to get, and I just used him for the few that I've organised.
And
He's a busy man. He does a fair few quizzes
He
himself.
makes the time, doesn't he?
But no, he was very accommodating, to be fair, and
Right, well look, there you are, 2 legends in the bus, and as I say, we can chat all day to Danny, because Danny to play with him at the moment, or
I'm working on, I'm available.
he's he's available drummer and a top class drummer. We've known him for many, many years, and I have a great story for you, Danny. I was doing support in Bundoran, and we used to do October weekend, and Danny played with Dickie Rock, you see. And I got support Dickie Rock, you see. And at the time I was playing the guitar badly. And I was on before the gig and I was banging away at the guitar, and what used to happen to me was I'd break strings. So I was down to about 4 strings at this stage, and I just nearly threw the gig and finished the gig anyway. And I would put the guitar away and thank God I got through the whole thing. And I said, the bridge is gone. And after losing a load of nuts, and Dickie was on stage just then, I went up, oh, there's me nuts, and there's the bridge. So I picked them up, stuck them back in the guitar, and off to the next gig.
Crazy.
The things you do. But I'm a drummer by trade, so we keep banging it. And what'll they do, about me breaking the strings? And he says, take off the club foot on your hand, the boxing glove. Anyway, folks, we're having great crack here on the 12 Bongs. A little shout out to some of our friends who introduced the show. We have our friends from Esquire, that's Manish, and as well as all the friends in Shandona, and they're after sharing it all over the place. Big shout out to the show's coming to you in association with Mileage Tyres, and they're Mullingar, Navan, Galway and Athlone. But if you want to ring them in Mullingar, 044 93 43 557 is our phone number. And birthday shout outs, we have Mary Flanagan in Mullingar, happy birthday to you. Marion Caulfield in Mullingar, happy birthday to you. Stephen Noonan in Mullingar, but now living in Melbourne, that away, happy birthday to you. And Ciara Byrne, happy birthday to you. Denny Caffrey, it's your birthday, and he's in Mullingar. And as well as that, Maria Higgins in Castle Pollard, happy birthday to you. And Queeve Collins, Kane Collins. I can't get that one into the brain. Market Lilford is there as well. Happy birthday to you. He's in England. And Tommy in Athlone, happy birthday to you. Kevin McCormack of Mullingar, happy birthday to you. And Ina from Moldova originally, but now living in Mullingar. Valerie McDermott in Dunboyne, now living in New York, happy birthday to you. And Andrew Macaulay in Delvin, happy birthday to you. And Kathy McKenna in Portadown, happy birthday to you. Loads of information for you on our shows every day. We actually filled up with information now, but don't forget St. Patrick's Day Parade, and the weekend is on, so it's going to be on the 16th, 17th and 18th. If you want to get involved, go to Mullingar St. Patrick's Day Festival, and if you want to get involved in that some shape or form. Now, we've some friends looking in from Spain. I wonder we'll be able to get them on board. Let me see. ¿Qué pasa? Let me see who we got here. Catriona Quinn says good afternoon. And Donata looking in from Romania says happy days. And Karina Ball is looking in from Holland. Good evening, afternoon to you. Joseph Stone is watching in. Valentina is looking in from Bucharest. And Sally Taylor's on board from Derry. Patricia McNamee is there as well. Edward Egan. And Hilda Byrne looking in from downtown Mullingar. Derek and Karen looking in the whole way from Crewe in North Wales. Margaret Murtha looking in from downtown Mullingar. And are you any good at table quizzes, Margaret? This is your chance. And as well as that, who else have we got? Margaret Russ is looking in from downtown Mullingar. She says after sharing our post. That's a good idea, folks. You want to share this with the world. It's a special event that's going on the 10th of March. That's right, in the Annabrook. And if you want to get, how do we get table quiz information?
So I suppose it's just being shared on Facebook.
On which page of Facebook?
Well,
yours.
I suppose my page.
And your full handle is?
Yeah.
My Facebook page is Sarah Oakley. My Play School page as well. I have Play School Nina on Mullingar. So you can go on to either of them and get the information there.
Or turn up in the night.
Or turn up on the night. Local newspapers are doing.
Signal is dropping them forward, but hope it's not doing too bad. What else have we got, Lord? So we have Laura Delaney watching in from the Irish Bar in Spain, the Celtic Drop. Great to have you on board, guys. And who else do we have? If there was a link there, we'd invite you, but there's no link coming up. So once again, from myself and Sarah and Danny and children who are very, very strong. What age are they again?
18 months.
18 months. Yeah.
God. Right, guys. If you can help out in any way, we'd be delighted. So once again, I promote what's good and great about our town, our people, and our business. So good luck to you all, and
thanks
bye
a lot,
for us
Ray.
all here too.
Yeah, thanks a million.
Come back in.